Welcome back to episode 6.
We're going to call it 6. Yeah.
Officially episode 6 of Threads and Dreads. Has been a little bit extra of a break, but I think we've just been trying to figure out some production things, trying to figure out how to make the show better.
Yeah, looking to getting some, some
Waiting
equipment soon. And
Waiting on that stimmy check to come through, dog.
dude, kicking it low key until it does.
Until the stimmy check comes through to get the equipment.
It's the height of the whole time, and it's a good time to just kick it back a little bit.
Just kick back, and
that's what I've been doing.
I feel it. That's definitely the vibe. Everyone's just kind of hanging out. It makes for some slow news things, some slow things going on in the world, but
people just going crazy on the internet. Just not crazy, just getting bored.
Oh yeah.
Just crazy bored, just like doing really just funny things, getting into, trying to put the Mentos in the pop bottle and then drink it.
That's back. That is
you
back.
know what I mean? It's like, and then now it's just like, it's like, if you can do it.
It's so dumb. That's one of those things, once you see it one time, I get it.
I keep following
I don't fucking care about putting Mentos in pop bottles. And now there's all these people at these fucking, it looks like they're doing science experiments. You're just adding pop to Mentos. You just built a bigger container for both of them.
Cleaning pennies and some pop.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, that when I was in 5th grade.
I'm the biggest sucker for watching.
I'm still watching it.
Yeah, I'll watch a 5th grade.
It.
I'll watch a 5th grade fucking science project on YouTube like it's magic. I'm looking at it and I'm just like, what the fuck happened? How'd you do it? But the Mentos thing does not get me.
I mean, when you have as much time as you actually need to do anything, you find yourself on the phone a lot. Not on the phone, but on the wormhole, in the wormhole.
Well, I was going to say, we were talking about this earlier. We had brought it up, and you had some strong opinions. One of the big new trends is that TikTok life.
No, I've not gave that a chance yet.
Well, what were your exact... You had a very strong phrasing earlier about it, I believe. When you see that logo...
It's a skip.
It's
an automatic skip. I don't even start it because it's usually like flashy colors and stuff, and I'm like, this is just somebody bored and downloaded an app, and now it's not too much though. It only comes across a couple times.
I just don't get it because it's Vine. It's the old Vine app. They just changed the name of it.
So it's like Snapchat or like a Vine, but then it's got a bunch of filters on it.
A lot of filters.
That's a big skipper for me too. If there's like somebody just sitting there with their face with like the dog face on it, or you know what I mean? I'm skipping that. I don't need to know what you look like as a giraffe. You know what I mean? But I saw a really good one today. I think it was Lemmy. Or it might have been Macho Man Randy Savage, and it looked exactly the same as how he looked. I was like, he's like, wait a minute, it's just me.
That's just my normal picture. Those are
hilarious.
Those are so embarrassing when you feel like one of those filters is ultra accurate to who you are. Because it's all fun and games until you get one that it pulls it up, and you're just like, wow, that one hurts.
Lemmy or Randy Savage, and actually. Speaking of Keller, I think he's doing a podcast right now as well.
And some more podcasts, the local podcast scene.
Yeah, I think he's on the more of the wrestling side, but I've only gave it like one quick listen. So
shout out Keller's podcast. I don't know what it is, but if it's about wrestling, I'm sure he's fucking crushing it because he is the embodiment of what I think a just pro wrestler is.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
That's kind of his vibe.
I agree.
He lives that.
Oh yeah.
He's like early Mickey Rourke in The Wrestler.
I cried when he went to, when he left to go to Philly to go to wrestling school.
Yeah.
Brought a tear to my eye. I was like, dude, that's my guy right there, dude. You know what I mean?
He's doing it.
Doing it, dude. I was like, and then I was being a little baby that day, but he's my guy. I love me some Keller.
I cried when Zach left for Minnesota. I won't lie.
Sometimes it's just like you miss your homie,
You're gonna miss homies.
I hate when you miss your homie, dude.
It's a sad time.
Mm.
But in later news, what do we got going on in here? Oh, Claire, the homie Claire, who has been doing vegan option menu, is coming out with a new fresh new menu tomorrow. You had gotten the previous one, which you let me try some of.
Dude, yeah, how'd you like that quiche?
The quiche, I told you, I think I even told her, I was a little skeptical. I've never really had a good quiche. I feel like I've only just had probably microwave quiche or some fucking continental breakfast style bullshit.
I see.
So when it's not good, it's really not good. So when I bit it, I wasn't confidently biting it. I was biting it with hesitation. And I was but then it got in my mouth, delicious. Broccoli, some spinach. Ooh, the crust was nice and flaky.
So nice.
Like good homemade. How was that chicken pot pie is what I need.
So good, dude. Like you had the crescent rolls on top with like all the veggies.
I'm a
in
sucker
there.
for like a good roll.
Dude, it was good. It was really good. You popped it in the oven for about 15, 20 minutes on 350.
Just smashed
ready to
it.
go. Oh yeah.
Ate the whole thing.
It took me two tries, but I
Two
got
sits.
2 sits, but those sits were
'Cause
about
that's
half an hour
dense.
apart, dude. Oh yeah, now I just went right back to bed. It was raining out. It's quarantine. It was just like comfort food. It was so good, dude. The spinach pies. I'm not exactly sure what all was in the spinach pies, but well, obviously spinach, onions. There might have been a little the vegan cheese in there with like the crumbles, maybe the seitan crumbles or something.
Okay.
Oh,
Just give that little
it
extra
was
bite.
so good.
A
Oh yeah.
little chewy
I
fat.
was just dipping kind of all that in the cheese sauce that I got from dude. Yeah, and then there's the seitan loaf that they had. It was really good. They hooked it up for a really good price.
Dude. Well, that is definitely something that if you're interested in some vegan foods, hit up our girl Claire. We'll have a link to her Instagram in the bio of this video, so you can go check out her stuff, and she'll get y'all hooked up.
Yeah.
I definitely want to get in on that. I've been horrible at buying food over. Like I said, I thought I bought 2 pizzas last night. Thankfully, that was a nightmare.
No,
and
just
someone
two-
else got pizza from the
Two
same
separate
place. Shout out
separate
Alan.
orders from the same house to the same pizza place.
That driver was just so mad. I bet.
I'm pretty sure it was about a half an hour apart too.
So he dropped one off, got there.
And probably got the order for the next one and then dropped that one off. So that had to be a funny time.
Shout out Fabio's with the hookup constantly. Always out here
So
serving
like
us,
4 in the morning.
serving us that good pizza at the late night when you need it the most. I've been all about that Hawaiian though. I love a Hawaiian pizza.
I'm a fan of pineapples on pizza. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not against it.
It's the sweet salty.
Dude, it's great. And then you got a little jalapeno on there sometimes.
Oh,
I don't know where you go with it. I don't know where you go.
I think the jalapeno with the pineapple on there is a game changer.
You know what I'm saying?
That's really one of the big moves that once you get in that realm of things, it's game over. I had somewhere, I forget where it was, they put cinnamon on their fucking, I think it's Guy's Pizza does it. They put cinnamon.
Angelo's does too.
Angelo's does too. A little cinnamon on their Hawaiian. Extra sweet.
Ooh, I don't think I did cinnamon.
I know. I don't.
That's a little touch.
That's that fancy. That's that fancy pants. That's how I roll sometimes though. It's a nice fancy style.
So you heard your boy Trump pulled a fast tweet on people there.
Oh
with the,
yeah. First off, not my boy, but he is a boy.
Oh
And he
yeah. Oh
is-
no.
yeah.
I mean, you know, the boy. I should have said
I was just-
the boy there. You know.
More of a reality television fan of him than president, but the thing about drinking bleach though,
Mm-hmm.
zero sympathy. If you're drinking bleach and you get sick because the president told you to, that's your own fault.
I
One,
couldn't believe it. I couldn't really believe it. I saw like some artwork done about like it was just
everyone knows that you shouldn't drink bleach. This isn't new news. This isn't
No,
something
yeah,
that we
the
just
same-
discovered.
Yeah, when you're in 5th grade and that kid died because he drank bleach because he didn't
Well,
know because he just didn't
Idiot.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
There's a
that's
reason no
still
one's
real.
drinking it.
That's still real.
I have no. If that's where you're at, you're an idiot. You're so fucking dumb. It makes no fucking sense to me.
Bleach in the inside.
Oh,
Bleach
yeah,
from
let
the
me-
inside out.
Put, like I said earlier, drop some bleach on your hand. That burns. You want to put it in your body now? Ugh. I couldn't even imagine drinking bleach because someone's not for any amount of money or for anyone to tell me. Jesus could reincarnate in front of me and give me a nice, just big old glass of Clorox pass. Hard fucking pass on it. Not for me. Because it's bleach. I'm not an idiot. That just gets rid of, but if you're drinking bleach, it seems like maybe you weren't, things weren't working out anyways for you.
Upstairs.
Upstairs, things weren't working out so well.
So, yeah, I wonder if there's any cases of anybody actually injecting it yet. So I heard that's what I saw. I saw like somebody like draw a picture of
Which,
it was like a Lysol can like injecting into a IV or something. I'm like, oh, this is getting off the wall here.
if that's what you're doing, because New York did have a bunch of not a bunch, it was probably like a dozen cases of people ingesting Lysol or bleach or something. How have you survived this long? How have you even worked to get the money to afford either of these things? That you're this dumb to be like, better drink this Lysol. Seems like a good idea to me. Never seen anyone else do it before, but I probably have the inside track on how to beat this thing. I'll drink Lysol.
Let's kill all the bacteria in our body, so we'll just have no bacteria to fight off anything, and then you just die anyway. So even if you thought about that for like 30 seconds, you would not think about doing that. But
no,
I guess that's somebody wasn't really thinking about too much.
If those people hadn't drank bleach because the president told them to, they would have drank or done something else to get them into the hospital that same day for some other reason. Those are the people that are just looking for excuses to go, to the hospital. They're just trying to be like, oh, dude, I ate 6 bars of soap. What? What are you doing? Like, get the fuck out of here. You're drinking bleach.
Have you ever...
You're shooting up Lysols.
Spraying Windex in your mouth.
Yeah. That's not going to help. But they'll still go out to the store. They'll hang out at the store all day, but they're so nervous that they'll drink bleach. It's a fucking sweet system we have going on.
Weird.
That just makes so much sense to me.
But there's a lot more traffic out there. People are going about, you know what I mean? Now, like, parks are, like, completely full again. Like, I know my friend just told me she went out there was like, yeah, you can't even find a place to park, really. You know what I mean? At some of these places, which, it's like, you're still being close. You know what I mean? Like, it's...
People are over...
in the same vicinity, I guess, but you know what I mean? But
it seems like a lot of people are just getting to the point where they're over the quarantine, and they're just being kind of, like, childish in the regard of, I'll just go out. I'm at a park. You're still close to someone.
I've definitely heard it a couple times be said, like, oh, after this is all over, da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? That's how it starts. It's just like, after this is all over, if a lot of people are thinking, you know what I mean, after this is all over, then it's just going to spike back up. You know what I mean? That's like, it's just, I don't think it is over. I think it, I don't know. I don't know how long you think it should be like, but I don't know. Like, I don't think it's time for people to be just thinking to reopen stuff. Like, if anything, like, do the takeout and stuff like that, or like maybe even when it does, like, have it like a limited occupancy. You know what I mean? Like, to where it would be like, oh,
That's what a lot of places are going to be, is have that limited occupancy.
That's what Ohio restaurants are part of, like, the first round of reopening.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be
50%.
May 1st, when Ohio opens back up, restaurants are allowed to open back up.
And a lot of restaurants are going to need to open back up.
And they're doing 50% occupancy added.
Okay.
So
is that what I mean? I don't want to get into it too, but I don't know how hard it hit Cleveland in general, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know that, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know Cuyahoga County got hit, I think, hardest in Ohio.
Oh, really?
But I'm not exactly sure of any actual numbers. But again, it's the same way, to go back on what you were saying, people just saying, when this is over, everyone just keeps acting as if there's an end date, like there's a time frame, and there is. Just because someone says they're open again doesn't necessarily mean it's all gone. No one has that knowledge. It's like a flu. You can't just be like, the flu's done now.
Oh, right.
Everyone, we're
Yeah,
good. Flu's done.
You can't expect it.
Don't worry about it anymore.
And it just like it really opens up to like how clean were places in the first place. When was the last time people like cleaned the handles of the grocery carts?
Yeah.
Before like now, you know what I mean? Like I hope once a day, but I don't even know. You know what I mean? Like some places never. You know what I mean?
I think it
And
just
that's-
makes people so much more aware of where germs. I've seen a lot of people. Have you seen the hand tools now?
Mm-mm.
That it almost looks like a little hook that you use as a keychain that has a button pusher. So there's a little like knob at the end for pushing buttons. There's a little hook that you can use to open doors. They're pretty legit.
Oh, to not touch
To
the
not
door.
touch anything, yeah. So if you're not touching stuff,
What?
it'll let you do, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw a brain dead mock-up one, so I don't know if that's real, but I did see just a generic kind of military looking one.
That's pretty cool though. I mean,
Yeah,
I like little stupid gadgets like that. You know
I
what
like
mean?
it. My biggest thought is I would get it, and then it would just sit on my keychain forever, and I would use it once in a blue moon.
If I carried it on the keychain, it's got to be used. That's my
Yeah.
You know.
See, I never have my keys on me, I feel like. I always just toss them underneath the bar somewhere, and then just go on. I don't like having keys in my pocket.
The door opener? That's ridiculous.
It's just a little hook. I mean, it makes so much sense.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, totally.
What else? Oh, the big news. Rip Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, I mean, I heard he was an asshole, so that's about as much.
Yeah.
That's about as much as I know about this guy.
He was just not pretty. Just secluded off in North Korea. Didn't let anyone leave there. Just kind of really ruled with an iron fist. And then he apparently was getting heart surgery. They didn't have the doctors because I don't even know if people really. I don't even know if there's schools. They're so locked down. The only person they let in is Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
He's the only person they let in all of North Korea. It's just him.
now? Or like recently?
He can come in. He's like the only one who's allowed to go back and forth. Weird.
That is weird.
He like loved Dennis Rodman. He was bad as he wanted to be, and so he has to get heart surgery. And Rory was telling me that they'd call in these doctors from China, and all of a sudden he gets a surgery. 3 hours in, lost him.
Ooh. I mean, it's heart surgery. You lose.
That's what I'm saying.
You lose, motherfucker.
A
Heart surgery.
But how North Korea's got to be like, the one time we let other people in that aren't Dennis Rodman, they kill this guy. Because it could, for all we know, it could have been surgery that was an impossible.
I mean,
Well, his sister's taken over, so maybe it was.
Technically, isn't this a good thing?
well,
'Cause this
now,
dude was a
but
pretty
now,
nasty.
now
guy.
his sister,
Maybe she set it up.
we don't know. He's got apparently, he is very notorious for killing, allegedly killing a bunch of his family and stuff. For if you fall asleep at the table or something, we're gonna pop you off.
What? Fall asleep? What do you mean fall asleep at the table? Like if you like,
Yeah, you
not literally, figuratively,
No,
or like
literally, like,
taking a nap at
if
the
you
table.
were in a meeting, you kind of had a long night, and you're maybe just dozing off a little bit. That highly disrespectful.
Okay.
We're gonna be taking you out. You're done. So his sister has survived apparently. She's made it through all this insanity, and now she's gonna take over. So I don't know if she's gonna be the same or if it's like his sister Kathy, and she's just like a nice zany lady.
Or maybe she'll let some more basketball players in. They start doing NBA there.
More basketball players there,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Wait, does Dennis still play?
Dennis does not still play anymore.
Maybe he could start his own league.
The Dennis Rodman North Korea basketball league.
The DBA, Dennis Ball Association.
The Dennis Ball Association.
Yeah.
I like the DBA.
Yeah, the
I
DBA, dude.
I like that.
Dennis Ball Association.
It
Ball till you fall.
Ball till you
Come
fall.
to Korea, you can ball till you fall, dude. We ain't afraid.
All the fans always cheer. Always.
Think his sister would do that?
Who,
Probably
Kathy?
not.
Kathy might. I don't know how. I'm interested to see. Because what if she's all pissed at the Chinese for killing her brother, or what if they were in cahoots? We don't know what's happening. Things are crazy. We're in a pretty crazy world right now.
It's just getting crazier by the day. Actually, it's at grocery store wasn't that bad.
That's good.
I went a week ago and it was pretty stupid.
But today, on a
Sunday, I went kind of earlier. Not too many people. It was nice.
I think everyone was at home praying, Lord's Day.
Oh, could have been there. Could have been there.
Could have been at.
Damn, that's a good time to go. Oh yeah, because you know what? That's what all the old people go to church.
Yeah, churches are all
Old people go
closed
to
now,
church?
though.
Oh damn.
That's
Maybe
on.
there's-
Old people have
uh,
nothing to do.
Maybe they're church podcasts.
No chance can a old person figure out a podcast like that.
That's
though.
true. That's true.
Maybe young people who like really still get down with church, they probably are podcasting or live streaming something. But definitely old people,
They're still turning on that TV and finding that evangelist.
they'll just donate $10,000 to a dude on TV who needs some gas for his, private jet. This dude's on the PJ to Christ.
Mega church.
He's flying up there.
Oh, we didn't even rip into the. I don't mean to just jump around.
Yeah, no.
Jump around, dude.
I was done talking about the private jets of Christ.
Sorry about
I
that.
know, you're
Sorry about that immediate fucking look over and cut.
What cut
When's
your
the last
head?
time you watched Space Jam?
Okay,
Come on now.
we can talk about this. I watched Space Jam probably under 12 months ago. Under maybe 11 and a half months ago.
So
Could have been 10 months.
still
in the last 10.
Okay, good. So still in the realm
Fresh.
of fresh, and it's
I remember all 42 minutes of it.
42. It's an hour and 20 something.
Dude, I'm
telling you.
that thing's short.
I don't know.
That thing, if it needed to be a 2-part cartoon episode,
Oh my
it
lord.
would have been
So
good.
fidgety.
Sorry, I greased up your bottle cap. But you said you watched it recently, and you had an eye-opening experience a little bit. You liked it more.
I thought it was amazing. I don't know. When I
Love
watched it as a kid, I guess I didn't get the funniness of the whole thing. I was watching the cartoons. I didn't
Okay.
care about the whole backstory or anything.
You were just in it for the Bugs Bunny.
I was in it for the Bugs Bunny.
But now you see the Michael Jordan aspect, and you're like, whoa, this part's way cooler.
It's that, and it's just like a little bit more of a story I can follow now. It's like, I
Yeah.
haven't watched this probably since I was like in fifth. No, I wouldn't say fifth grade. I don't know, maybe fourth grade, maybe
Yeah.
third grade. I don't know. When do you watch?
Yeah, you're a
Space Jam?
little
when
kid.
it came out. I don't know. But yeah, so it was pretty. There's just like more like adulty references. It's like this is what kept my parents involved when I was watching it, and they'd be laughing. I'm like, oh, why are they laughing?
Yeah,
know what
you
I mean?
get
Like,
the more subtle jokes that they use and stuff.
yeah,
But that's the same. I feel the same way about Mighty Ducks. Like, to me, Mighty
was
Ducks is
never-
my Space Jam.
I was never a Mighty Ducks a ducker.
I've
definitely watched Space Jam more than Mighty Ducks.
Space Jam definitely kills it more because you got Michael Jordan, you got Bugs Bunny, but Mighty Ducks has drunk Emilio Estevez being punished by the courts, and his punishment is just to coach a bunch of shitty kids at hockey.
Okay.
And they can't do anything. It's like the world's most dog shit team. And the first thing he does,
Ice hockey?
ice hockey.
Oh.
The first thing he does, he gets all the kids into a limousine and then drives the limousine onto a frozen pond while they jump around. Fucking death trap, dude. It's great. And he doesn't care. And when a mom comes up and says something, she goes, What are you doing? And he goes, listen, bitch, I know the ponds. I grew up on the ice. I don't know if that's exactly what he said, but as a kid, that's how I heard it. He was like, listen, don't you start coming around here. I'm the new coach, all right? I got a DUI, and I'm the one coaching these fucking kids now. And it was great.
Yeah, I must have missed Mighty Ducks.
We'll
I
watch.
don't even think I watched any of them.
The first two are great. The second one World Games, amazing. For some reason, they played Trinidad and Tobago, who have tie-dye jerseys and a steel drum band playing at their World Juniors game, which is just like boop, 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 offside. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, I'm hip to the steel drum.
So that one's great. The third one is trash because the stakes are so incredibly low. It makes no sense. It's just the varsity team playing the JV team. And somehow their whole team got scholarships to this high school. It's super weird. But there is a sweet Pantera name drop in the third one, where he's trying to get with this girl. And Charlie, the main kid, is like, do you like music? And she's like, oh yeah, I like music. And he's like, Pantera? And she's like, I love Pantera. He's like, I love Pantera. And now that every time I look at a Pantera vintage tee that just has like a huge rebel flag or something horrible on it, I just think back to that scene in Mighty Ducks 3 where Charlie Conway is trying to woo this girl by being like, do you like Southern racist metal? You do? I knew it because
me too.
we're at prep school and I play ice hockey. Fuck. But I think Space Jam, they're doing a new Space Jam.
No way. What?
Bron James coming back to play the new
Get
Space
the fuck
Jam.
out of here. What?
Yeah.
I did not even know that. I mean, I just watched it because it was on, the old
Comes out soon.
movie streaming.
Is it done?
I think it's in like post-production right now.
I'm trying to think of what really just won it over for me. I think what the other actors in, what's the other
The Charles Barkley stuff
and then,
in it is
and then
great.
they're playing golf and Larry Bird's there. They fucking crack a joke on Larry Bird. Something that's just like
Because Larry
it's just-
Bird's a classic dummy.
It's kind of it's a classic.
You know Larry Bird? Why he had to quit playing basketball?
No.
Hurt himself giving his dad a new driveway. He was putting in a new driveway for his dad.
Well, I mean that's a nice thing to do for your dad.
Well, yeah, but when you have a lot of money and your body and your paycheck depends on your body, maybe you hire someone. Maybe you don't have too much pride to hire someone to do it, Larry. I'm just saying, I got a strong opinion about it.
Maybe he didn't know somebody that could do it. Didn't trust somebody, and they thought because he was rich, they'd rip him off.
Wow. I would wonder, like a stage name. You know what I mean? I wouldn't give someone my real name.
Oh, I'm Harry Bird.
Harry Bird. Hey, this is Harry Bird, and my dad needs a new driveway. I was wondering if, it's the same place where Larry Bird's dad lives. Yeah, no, but I'm Harry. I'm his brother with less money.
And then I'd be like, yeah, we're gonna give you a real sweet deal.
We'll give you a real sweet deal, $1 million.
You sign a couple balls for us.
I think it's so bizarre when people trade things for autographed like sports memorabilia. It's so strange to me of a kind of collector thing. To just be like, oh, I got my fucking random T-shirt signed by,
The guy.
Eric Snow, someone no one fucking even knows about. That's not worth anything.
One day, if he's no, I don't know.
That's. But I will say that does lead me into. I was on the phone with Zach, and I know Zach is very bored on Minnesota. So I was like, "Hey, bud, let's work on a project that could help the podcast." So what we're gonna do is he's gonna research and figure out the most notorious athlete for every professional sports team in the United States. Just Big Four: football, basketball, baseball, hockey. Sorry, soccer. Don't care because we're in America. Oops. Oopsie. So he's gonna find those people, and then we can report back. We're gonna go state by state. I just want to learn. My real dream is to get a jersey for each one of these people. So when I go to games,
Are
I
we
can
talking
represent.
about so the worst statistic
No,
number wise,
not number wise,
or just like
person wise.
personality, their actual their
Real
actual
person,
like
actions outside and off the court or field or ice.
Okay,
know,
so
how
we're
they
talking
work.
about. You wouldn't say the actual worst player on the team.
I'm looking for a couple bad boys.
Okay, we're talking. What are we gonna call that? What was that segment gonna be?
We're gonna need some ideas for segment name.
Okay.
Not your heroes.
I can't even think of anything. I'm kind of on the spot with that.
I think
but-
we'll come up with something because by the next episode we should have some people. I don't know where he's gonna start. I don't know if he's gonna do alphabetical. Probably short on the A's. Alaska and Alabama don't have any teams, so you know we should be good there.
Or Arkansas.
None in Arkansas,
Arizona.
Arizona.
No Hawaiian teams.
No Hawaiian teams. Who do Hawaiians root for in sports? Just kind of whoever.
Green Bay Packers.
Packs.
Maybe.
A couple cheeseheads over there.
I think so.
I think there's a lot of Patriots fans for some reason.
Patriots.
They're bandwagoners.
I could see Patriots because I bet a lot of people who retire from New England right over to Hawaii. Let me get as fucking far away from this shithole as possible. Fly right to Hawaii, all the way across the country and part of the ocean. Because I think that's where Hawaii is like by California.
It's far out from California.
Weird state. Kind of more of a
Cali?
province. No, not Cali, Hawaii.
Oh, Hawaii? It's pretty weird. I've been there.
Yeah, isn't
You
everything?
remember that? I don't know if I knew you when I was a. Wait a minute. Hold on, let me think.
I don't know if I
Carlos'
knew.
house. Were you ever at Carlos' house?
Yeah,
Oh, then yeah, definitely I knew you then.
yeah.
That's when I went. I lived at
Oh, yeah,
Carlos'
yeah,
house
yeah.
when I went there. So if we knew each other when I was at Carlos.
That was like right before I had left and went to Kent.
It's weird. It's like you don't understand the because it's like they got a different language out there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
well, it's like Creole but island style.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, it's just I don't know. I definitely was getting called like a cracker to my face and didn't know
Whoa,
it. Yeah, a couple
they are
times. I
definitely.
think it's called a wooly or something, or they call it's like it's some term that they
But
use for a white
here's the
boy.
thing,
It's
it-
like something for a white boy, and I was just like, oh yeah, what's up, guys?
If someone says some shit like,
Smoking joints.
Yeah.
But you know, by the end of it, I actually did run into some like pretty cool people out there.
Oh, I'm
Did a
sure
couple
there's-
shows and shit.
I'm sure there's a lot of like cool people, but at the same time, if people were like dogging me on that, I'm like, okay, I don't even know what that means, so I'm not offended really.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was definitely. It was back when I skateboarded heavy, so I would just like kind of roll up.
And you can meet people that way. That's a good way to kind of.
Well, yeah, I mean, just like even at the skate park the other.
You weren't hanging out near like the
I mean,
hotels or anything.
I came from, you know, up here. Just you know, I'm pretty pale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In a t-shirt out
Oh,
there.
they
And
probably
it's like I just stuck out.
They
like,
didn't know what to do with you.
I mean, I don't know. I just stuck out like a sore thumb. You know
do
what I'm
you
saying?
tan
Like,
or do you burn?
I mean, I get tan, but I usually like.
I just burn up, so
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
so red.
Everybody out there is really tan, and I was really, really white. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that touristy.
That's
shit,
where,
you know what
like-
I mean, like, and it wasn't even like I wasn't even out there like, oh yeah, snapping pictures and shit. Which is like, you know, there is like beautiful scenery out there and all that, but it's like,
We can snap a
It's-
picture. How many of those do you need?
hey, I don't know.
Snap an old mine photo.
They're up there.
Get one of those. Give it the old eye shutter, and boom, you got that forever.
Yeah, sorry to ramble off on that.
No, but I'm just. What were we even saying? Oh,
No team from Hawaii.
no teams from Hawaii.
No.
But we will continue. If anyone has suggestions of players, maybe a little more under the radar, who were questionable types of people, feel free to send them in. Let us know. Leave some comments. Smash some like buttons, and we're gonna get those names out to you so you can know just who's the worst of the worst in pro athletes. It's just a passion of mine. I love a good.
Still trying to think of a name to call it, but whatever. I gotta stop.
Well, don't let it consume you. We'll be able to get it
Sploosh
through.
badoosh. The sploosh doesn't make any sense.
One of the things that I think we can wrap up on here is, at least for the news portion, the French Montana thing. I got to touch on it because, as I was telling you before, I have notorious beef myself a little bit with French Montana. Not so much him, but the fans, who, after making several jokes about his name on Twitter over half a decade ago. They came back at me viciously. I know why he's called French Montana, because wherever he's from, they speak French. He loves Tony Montana, so hence French Montana.
When you told me that, I just really couldn't believe that was how he did it. But I mean, you know, to each his own. Gotta get a name somehow.
It
Gotta
seems
think
like
of
a
name
random
somehow.
name generator. It seems like how Childish Gambino got his.
I mean, is that how he got his?
Childish Gambino got his through Find Your Wu-Tang Name.
No.
Yeah. Childish and Gambino. Obviously, those are the two parts of the name.
I didn't know that.
Because he still goes by that, right? He didn't change it just to Donald Glover or anything.
I don't think so. I don't know. It's been a while since I listened to some.
I just remember that
Listen,
last
I-
song where he was like dancing around and then he shoots someone. It was good though. He's in a parking garage. What is that?
This is America.
This is America.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was.
I'm gonna go check that out after
Dude, I'll play it for you. I think you're gonna like that one. I don't know. It kind of gets a little weird at a point.
that. So what did they get at you at on the French Montana side?
So, French basically came out and said in a live stream that he has more hits than Kendrick Lamar. And even with the context, it doesn't add much. He was basically saying if he went out at a festival, he'd be able to rock the stage longer because he has more hits, more songs people can fuck with, I guess, at a festival while on drugs or something. But Kendrick has more masterpieces, as in full albums, which Kendrick does have more masterpieces, but also definitely has way more hits than French Montana.
I would say yeah.
We-
I don't even know how.
We
how
both
that
know
came-
one French Montana song, and it's the same song.
It's the same song.
And we know the song because it's featuring Kodak.
Yep. That's the only French Montana song I know, and I definitely know like 7 Kendrick songs
Oh.
that I could like think of, maybe.
Yeah.
7.
I just feel
They're like what I think are the
Kendrick's
what are my
genuinely
opinions, the good
a
ones.
more important person.
I guess I just I haven't done my French Montana.
What are you looking in the back
Research.
catalog? I feel like all his songs are about macaroni and cheese or something.
Oh God! At least the only thing you eat isn't macaroni and
That
cheese.
is true.
That was fucked up.
We recently, and by recently I mean right before this video, watched another video of someone who exclusively ate mac and cheese for the last 17 years.
Velveeta.
Velveeta, which I don't even think is the best kind. I honestly,
It's got a very distinct flavor.
that cheese sauce kind of grosses me out on the Velveeta. I'd rather have the powdered Kraft than just when you get it out of the. It looks like paint. Like you're like squeezing it out of that
is
metal
literally
tin.
the least amount
Oh.
of work thing you could ever make.
Yeah.
Ever. There's nothing you gotta add. There's nothing you gotta do.
You
literally-
boil the things.
You could probably set timers for all of it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like as long as you could wait. As long as you at least have the patience to wait. The 15 minutes it takes to make the mac, and then that's all he ate for 17 years.
No going out to eat. No getting.
He said anything he put in his mouth disgusted him by
Yeah.
the texture and the smell, and like it confused
He'd
his
gag
brain.
if he.
Oh
He's in a
my
grocery
God.
store. Celery, I've tried that. Well, pin a fucking rose on your nose, my guy. Great
Yeah,
to know.
try
You got
that.
some celery. Big day for this winter. If you had to if there was only one food that you could eat similar to that, is there anything you could even remotely conceive as being something maybe that you could do for even a long period of time and only eat? Without just... Because I would get so sick of it.
It's like I want to say one thing, but it's like I would like to say like another. It's like maybe like a fucking taco, but maybe just something simple as like an avocado. Be like I could just eat avocado for the rest
Honestly,
of my life.
I was-
with salt, as long as they're ripe.
Yeah.
I guess there's a little stipulation.
Yeah.
If I can find ripe avocados for the rest of my life.
I can do... I think I can
And
do
salt.
that. I
And
could
just
do,
like maybe salt, maybe pepper. Like, can I get a little seasoning on it?
Yeah, you can
Even if
do-
I had to eat it straight up.
'Cause I can do-
You know?
I'll even do a little avocado with, I know you can't have this, but I do a little goat cheese.
Oh, okay,
A little goat cheese in there, a little sriracha.
okay.
Woo. Slam it.
Yeah, that's,
But I think an avocado I could maybe do. There's not a lot of food, because you don't want to be say like Chipotle. Awful. You'd feel horrible every day.
right. Yeah,
I don't know how-
I guess like a certain setup of a taco, I could probably do. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Something basic.
Yeah.
But if I had to do just
Yeah.
one food, I would
Falafel.
rely on. Yeah. Falafel could
See, I mean,
be.
a falafel might be my choice. You know,
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
But even then, with falafel, the thing about that guy is all he had was just Velveeta mac and cheese. Just the one, which
Side
is so
dish.
intense.
It's a
Because
side dish.
it's a side dish, not even a
It's a
main
side
course.
I mean, unless you're doing like, a
A
Velveeta, like that is not. You're not making. Oh, I'm gonna bring the boys over. What you making? Velveeta mac and cheese. What else? That's it.
What else?
Bring
That's
bring
it.
the fucking crew through.
Yeah.
No, just mac and cheese. Oh no, that doesn't work. That's not how it works.
Mac and cheese is a full regular meal for someone who is either struggling with money or a child.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess it did get a little bit deep there towards the end. We had to.
Oh, we
is that
did
why
have
we
to
had
cut it
that?
off.
Is that the one we had to cut off?
Yeah.
We gotta go ahead and cut.
He
that
definitely
off.
had some more hidden reasons behind it, but I'm just more perplexed on how his mouth didn't start rejecting that mac and cheese.
Oh,
That's what I'd be throwing up at. It wouldn't be when new foods were coming in. It'd be when that mac and cheese was still coming in.
think about how a dog eats. Dog only eats one kind of food usually the whole life.
Yeah,
Isn't
guess
that weird?
what? A dog is constantly trying to eat other fucking foods. It's trying to be good as fuck when you have some food in your hand. So hopefully you
true,
drop
though.
some. That
That's
dog
true,
is
though.
all. It's not like
They're
a
like
dog.
vacuum cleaners.
Yeah.
Dude. One crumb, it's like, yeah, well, my little dog get it.
Most dogs are not sitting there like, oh man, I just want Purina. I don't care what else there is.
Oh yeah,
I just want some.
You bust a pizza out.
Yeah.
Automatic, dude. Automatic.
Something
dude.
falls on the floor, a dog is in heaven. Just smash that
It's
up.
a little vacuum.
I mean, not all dogs, but honestly, that's not even something that I consider a bad dog thing. If that food falls, why don't you eat that up? Because I really don't want to clean it up. I feel like if you're licking it up, well, you're gonna get way more than me with the paper towel.
Yep.
You're really gonna get. You're gonna get all the essence.
Sanitizing the spot.
You'll get the essence of that out of there.
Wow.
It's a good way to go about things. But I think for this episode, we've kind of hit on all the stuff we wanted to talk about.
Mhm,
Again, reminder to anyone who is watching that we're going to be continuing doing podcasts on a regular basis. We are working to try and get some better equipment, make things louder for you, get some better setups going. But in due time, once all that stuff comes around, hopefully sooner rather than later. But yeah, please leave some comments, press some like buttons, subscribe on this, do all the fucking good stuff. You know what to do. Just go ahead and fucking do it. Eric, you got any extra words for the people before we get out of here?
Stay safe. I'd keep staying at home, but I don't know. Do whatever you want to do. I'm not telling anybody what to do. Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Stay wherever you are while you're watching this.
Yeah. Peace.
Later.